Hi everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I am coming to you today. As I mentioned last week, I wanted to dedicate a week or at least a couple of days to talking about gratitude. That's one of my favorite practices for self-love and self-care, and something I started practicing everyone always kind of practices gratitude in some sense, but something that I started practicing daily a couple years ago, and has just been a practice that I've really felt like I've gained a lot from, and I'm just really passionate about sharing. So gratitude obviously is when you feel grateful, thankful, appreciation for something or someone that has come into your life. And what I like about gratitude is kind of like in the last post when I talked about focusing on the positive, gratitude is a great way to take stock of all the great things that are going on in your life, and it can just help to kind of just like recenter you and put some things in perspective, so that even if things are going wrong and are really crazy or stressful, you can think of the some things that are going right, and there's an idea, that you get what you focus on. And if you ever do any reading about the law of attraction, that too. So if you're feeling grateful or you're focusing on all these wonderful things you have in your life, then you're opening the doors for all these more wonderful things to come into your life. Whereas if you're focusing on the bad things and the bad things that happen, then you might be attracting more of the bad things. So I think because of that, it's great to focus on gratitude, and I feel like your life gets so much better. Even in hard times, they're less hard, and you can kind of see the light, and just again with these like little mindset shifts that make a big impact and add up over time. So when I first started doing work with gratitude, I would in the morning wake up, and in my journal I would make a list of 5 things that I was grateful for. And it was just a great way to start the day focusing on what's great in my life. And it varied a little bit from day to day, but there were some defaults. Like, I'm totally grateful for my family, my close friends. You can totally tell on weeks when I'm having like a really hard week, because I'd be like, I'm grateful I have food, I'm grateful I have shelter. Just kind of like basic needs. And then there are other weeks where I'm grateful because I met a really wonderful, interesting person, or had like a really beautiful interaction with someone. Or I'm grateful because something went really well for me at school. Today, honestly, this was something that I was really grateful for. I've been wanting to bake with pumpkin for a few weeks, and the grocery store has been out of it. And today I walked in, and not only did they have cans of pumpkin, but it was on sale. So that went in my journal this morning because I was so excited about it. And it might sound silly, but there's these little things that happen to you during the day. And if you pause to think like, oh my gosh, how great is it that this is happening? More great things like that happen. And you just feel better. And so I kind of got on a roll with this, like 5 things every morning. Even if I'm having a bad day, like there are 5 things I'm grateful for. Even if it's, I'm breathing right now, I'm grateful to be breathing. That can go on the list. So I kept it in my journal, and eventually I decided that I really wanted like a separate gratitude journal. And I worked with this like wonderful woman on Etsy. I'll put her link in the text below this, but she helped me to design these I am grateful gratitude journals, and I use them now. Sometimes I tend to I have a ton of them because I thought it was really cool that I got to help come up with the idea for them. So I give them away to people a lot. Friends that I'm grateful for, family that I'm grateful for, but also I've given them to people on the street who were really nice, or if I had a really nice cab driver, and just kind of, I think it's not necessarily the flip side of gratefulness because it's kind of a synonym, but I always think of like expressing appreciation. Like I'm really grateful for something or someone, and even if it's something small that they did, you know, like they were friendly on the bus. Like to express appreciation to someone is really meaningful, and that gives them something to be grateful for. I actually remember I had a woman help me at a post office once, and I don't know, I was just like a disaster trying to get these packages mailed, and she was so sweet and so patient. And I went to pay and I opened my bag to like get out my wallet, and I saw that I had a few of my gratitude journals. And so I gave her one and was like, I want you to have this. Like I keep a list of what I'm grateful for every day, and like you're just such a great person. I really appreciate your kindness. You know, I really want you to have this. And she was so happy. I mean, that it was just like a priceless experience. And she was then excited to write in it and write about what she was grateful for. And it was just really beautiful. So I love it. I love gratitude. I love expressing appreciation and gratitude. If you happen to ever see me in the streets, I mean, I was telling a friend last night, I literally will like, I'll get an email that's really exciting, and I'll be standing on the street and just be like, thank you, this is so great. And I say it out loud, and I totally didn't used to be always so loud about my gratitude, but it's kind of grown and it's been really wonderful. So, you know, today I just really want to encourage you all to give gratitude journaling a try. I think that writing it down and pen to paper, if you're more of a computer person, you know, typing it in your phone or on your computer, that too, but there's something about the act of actually thinking like, I am grateful for, and like writing it down and acknowledging it, that makes it more powerful, and I think it'll have more of an impact. So I'd love it if people try that and let me know how it goes. This week I'm a researcher, so I'm gonna share some studies and my thoughts on some things that have come out. You know, gratitude is something that people do study and look at the positive impacts it has on people's lives. So I'm excited to look into that more this week and share that with you all as well. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and I will talk to you soon.